Hey guys, I'm Ashley and today we're going to see if we can dye these white skateboard wheels with some generic fabric dye. So let's check it out on Chip Builds. Now ever since I was a little kid, I was really into skateboarding and I really just love cruising around whenever I can, and so I decided I wanted to make a couple longboards this summer, but I couldn't really find the kind of wheels that I wanted, and I wanted a mixed color of like a pink and a yellow to go with the grip tape I bought. And there wasn't any preset mix of longboard wheels out there, and I didn't want to buy two different sets just because that's so expensive. So I found these wheels. They're only $30 on Amazon, and I got these little packs of Ritz dye, and that was about $2.50 each. And I figured I would give this a go and see if maybe I can save some money. If this doesn't work, I guess I might either have to just go with one solid color, or I'll have to break down and just buy the two separate wheel combinations, which I really don't want to do. So the things that we're going to need for this are some kind of pots that you're not going to cook with. I bought this one pretty cheap, like 10 bucks at Walmart. This one is my mom's pot, don't tell her, but I'll wash it and turn it back. And I just have this little hot plate down here that's just heating up the water that's in this. I didn't want to do it in the kitchen just in case I spilled the dye somewhere. I didn't want to have a big mess to clean up, so I decided to do this outside. Now I have this little hot plate on full blast and it is taking a while to heat up, but once the water is all boiling, we'll add our dye and then we'll throw some wheels in there. It's pretty cool. Dang, this looks awesome. I guess maybe you don't have to use the whole packet of dye, but I really want this color really saturated because it is gonna fade. So I guess it's fine. So because I'm using the powder, you do just want to make sure that that's really mixed into your water really well. You don't want to have any kind of craziness with the grains of the color sticking out. And you just want to mix this for a few minutes, make sure it's all blended, kind of see. And then I'm just going to leave it to boil, and then we can drop the first two wheels in. Now one thing you'll see with this pot, it does have these metal sides, and that's going to be really hot to pick up, so you definitely want some oven mitts or something so that you don't burn yourself. I feel like I'm in Harry Potter here, making that polyjuice potion, yo. Alright, I think that's plenty mixed in now. You know, I guess the saying is true, a watch pot never boils. But as you're waiting, feel free to just take some sips of your butterbeer frappuccino. Pretty delicious. This drink pairs really well with this project. Alright, so like I said, you don't want to burn yourself, and this pot is pretty warm. So I'm going to move this one over here. I did not bring out any mitts. That was my bad. So I am going to use these two hammers, which this seems like an awful idea, but that's just what I'm going to do. Alright, now it's time for the pink dye. And I think these aren't going to need quite as much since this is a darker pigment than the yellow. And ooh, that looks really cool. Alright, I'm going to use the opposite end of the stir stick just in case, so I'm not getting any contaminations. Time for the dunking. That's one. And two. Alright, so unfortunately our yellow wheels turned out kind of orange. I clearly left them in for too long, 4 hours, way too long. I think if I'd taken them out after 30 minutes, it would have been that perfect yellow color that I want. But I think this will work for what I'm trying to do. It's just not entirely what I really wanted. After 4 hours, the pink wheels were not very pink, so I left them in for 12 hours, and let's see. They're slightly darker, but I think this is going to be as pink as they're going to get unless we put some red dye in there. So I'll wash these off in a second so we can see how they are. Kind of look like pink lemonade, which is kind of cool too. You know, I would have liked this slightly darker and this lighter, but you know, this is all an experiment, and we've proven that we can dye skateboard wheels any color that we want. You just, you know, you might be better mixing maybe some of the red pigment into the pink pigment if you're going for pink. But overall, I think this is a pretty successful experiment. Well guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Clearly, you can dye skateboard wheels. It's just, you know, you got to really think about how rich the pigment is that you're going to choose and how long you're going to dunk it in the water for. I really should have come out here and checked every 30 minutes, but I was lazy and I only checked after the 4 hours were up. So this was a 12-hour dunk, 4-hour dunk. So overall, I think it's going to make the skateboard look really cool, and it's going to give them that customized look that I wanted, and I think it's going to turn out great. Thank you for watching this video though, and if you liked it, please let me know down in the comments below, and if you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel to see some more projects like this coming up. Thank you.